Are you a victim of domestic violence? Since 2013, From Ordinary to Extraordinary has helped over 3,000 women, and we want to continue to rebuild the community with one family at a time. Please make a donation or sign up for volunteer opportunities today at iamfote.org. No matter how you choose to get involved, know that every bit counts. From Ordinary to Extraordinary is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to empower women and girls that have experienced domestic violence.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
Good morning.
Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
No waste, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
That's what it was. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What'd you say?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I felt like there was something we were missing. There was something else. It was like, then the commercial comes on. Then sorry about that. Y'all felt like there was something that normally happens after the commercial. Yeah, doesn't it tap? Yeah, tap in. That it comes on after the commercial because I always sing the ending of it when we go in. That's what was missing. I'm not tripping. There was something that
it played. You were talking on top of it.
No, I just heard the domestic violence commercial. I didn't even see the tap in.
Yeah, you was talking on top of it.
Oh, my bad. I did not see it. We gonna go to the replay. I didn't hear tap in.
I'm like, what is he doing? You weren't up.
Oh, because my mic said muted. Oh, all right. Anyway,
you weren't up.
Did you play the tap in?
Yes, I played it. You were talking on top of it.
I did not see it. It didn't come up. I didn't see it. So I mean, my bad, y'all. Tuesday. Good morning. What's today's date? Let's see how long I can pull this. The 17th day of 2023. Let's see how long I can remember to do that. Good morning, Nikki White Chocolate. Good morning, Ashley Newman, and everybody joining us. Make sure if you ever miss a show that you check us out on YouTube, Media Room 360. Good morning, Dan. Everybody's on deck today. Okay, all right. Where my fellas at? Where the bishop at? Where Richard at? Where Shambi at? Tishambi, where is he at? All right. I gotta wake up, man. I think Tuesday might be rougher than Monday. Tuesday might have beat Monday. Yep. And I went to sleep early. Tuesday might have beat Monday. I don't even remember. I was going to play myself. I was going to play. I'm not going to. Kathy Black and Miles. Don Page is in the building. Good morning. So, Shawnee Scott, it's just me and you. Oh, baby. Yeah. I'm telling you what. I don't know what's going on. I don't think anything happens by mistake. I don't just a whole lot of time spending with just me and you. I don't know. I don't know if that's coincidental or not. I don't know. We should be getting Jay Black in here soon.
Jay Black should be coming soon.
You should be up in here soon. How was your night?
Yesterday was a long day because of course we had the parade and the girls. I had to pick up some of their little friends to go to the boring parade. It was very boring. There wasn't really any marching bands in it. A lot of cars, a lot of motorcycles. The bands weren't there because competing in Battle of the Bands on Sunday. So they decided they didn't want to get up early and come. But there were 3 that showed up. But this is why I don't like picking up people's kids. Because you can't, when you don't raise them, they act differently. And we had one little girl in the car. So one little girl got picked up, one little boy got picked up. Okay. So the little girl was in the car and they were, they all talking about their friends. They all got the same group of friends, but she doesn't like everybody in the group. And she decides that if so-and-so comes or this other person comes, that she gonna instigate a situation. This is what she said in my car. I said, listen, if y'all can't get along, and if this your attitude, then I'm about to take everybody home. Because what you don't want is me to go off on you out there. So you think you gonna go off and show your tail. You don't want me to snatch you up out there. And she was like, okay, but she's just the little girl so loud and just.
Who was the coordinator of the group? Like who was the coordinator? Like who put these?
I mean, they picked their little friends. Carly's little friend was the little boy. She wanted the little boy to come with her. Now he was fine. I ain't had no problem with him. He got a good morning. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. He sat there, played on his phone, got to the parade, stood there, watched the parade. The other little kids from their school showed up. He was fine. I wasn't having to look and be like, okay, where did this little boy go off to? He stayed with the group. He didn't run off with his friends or none of that. The little girl, she didn't run off with nobody, but when the other kids came over, she just sat down, and had an attitude, which was visible. But she was just so loud.
They start young, girl.
I said, you got to chill with all that. And then my daughter was like, Carly had track practice, and I'm dropping everybody off. And she's like, well, can she come with us to track practice? No. And after I dropped the little girl off, I said, don't ask me nothing like that in front of your friends, because the answer is no. You're not going to pressure me and say, no, she can't come. No. She going home. So we got through that in track practice.
J. Marie, good morning.
Then I had to come home and I wanted to wash my hair. I ain't been able to do nothing to my head because they want their hair done. So one of them got their hair done last night. I flat ironed it. And the other one I got to do today. And so I guess I get to me on Wednesday.
So the moral of the story is, number one, just let you know I'm paying attention to what Shawnee says. Number one, I've always thought parades were the most boring thing that you could possibly be to go see. I've never, ever, like I'm talking about in New York, everybody would be like, we're going to the Macy's Day Parade. It was the Thanksgiving big parade that's on all the channels and everything. For what? To go see a bunch of big ass balloons go in front of you and you just sit there and go, and it'd be like Garfield, the cartoon character. Everybody like,
that was always cute though.
No, I hate parades. And I realized that me and my mom have a lot in common. My mom doesn't like parades either. And I didn't know that they took me to a parade like that when I was little. I don't know why they took me. I remember everything. I remember my 2-year-old birthday party because they put a fireman's hat on me. And for some reason, that fireman birthday hat made me upset. And I don't know why I was crying, but I didn't want that birthday hat. I think it was one of them old school birthday hats with the thing that's under your chin. You got to put it on like that. And I think it was bothering me. Yeah, I'm not. Thank you, J. Marie. I'm not even a big fan of Macy's Day Parade. And they have people lip syncing on Broadway shows and they come out and perform. I'm cold. I don't want to be out there. Number two, I know I didn't want to say this to Shawnee when she was going to parade because you kept saying what you thought. I was like, when's the last time Shawnee been to this parade? I said, because I went to a lot of them parades, at least 8 of them in a row. But did I make the 9th? I don't know if I made 9 in a row. And it's nothing but people in cars. And like you said, motorcycles. I ain't never seen a band.
Really? I mean, I don't know. I used to perform in a parade every night. Yeah, that was a couple of days ago. But and it was a longer route. And then the other thing, because I was sitting there looking, and I talked to my best friend last because we went to the same high school, and we're in the parade together. And I said, it's a shorter route. It's a short, like we had to march some miles and do some stuff. And I'm looking at the people in the parade, like if they had to march the same route we marched, a lot of these people been not fell out because it was a I want to be seen show. And I'm like, what does got to do with Martin Luther King Day? What y'all doing out here? This is I was just sitting there like, what in the world has happened to this parade? But people don't have integrity. Things have just changed, and I gotta accept it. And that is a hard thing for me to accept for the community that I grew up in, because I participated. I was a part of a lot of this stuff. So when my kids say, "Oh, I want to do this," I'm like, "Okay, I ain't want to go, but hey, I used to do it when I got there and saw it." And then I didn't feel so bad because in the car they were like, "That was boring." And I was like, okay, because I went to sleep. My daughter took pictures of me sitting in my chair asleep at the parade.
First of all, you told me that. I said, why would you go to sleep on Martin Luther King Boulevard and just go to sleep on a chair? Like, why? But I'm like, yeah, I said, one day you gonna learn. One day you gonna learn that every place ain't to be napped on. What was that last comment? She fell asleep. I would have had my belt out when they got in the car and said, if you show out, I will too. James, you can't, but that's the thing. You can't do it when it's not your kid because you don't want to start no, but number 2. Okay, thank you, James, because you just helped me remember number 2. Number 2, these little black girls be loud from the door. I don't know where they be getting from. I don't know if it's the TV, if it's the house, but can you imagine what this child is going to be like 4 years from now? She's going to be a loud tornado. God bless her soul. Damn, Nike, I almost thought you were growing through it. Oh, Mike, I thought you were growing dreads at the top of your head. I got my glasses on now. Nah, I ain't growing no dreads. My stuff is just pow, pow, pow. I can't coordinate. This is why I thank God, because I know as the mom is you're designated. When my daughters had girls come over, I was out. I was not nowhere to be found. Every parent that has to be the parent that drives them kids in your car and has just their regular conversations. And this is just because I'm a moody person. Their regular conversations annoy me. Like when they start with the girl and that and that. Man, listen, get me out of there. So you did a great job. You deserve some type of what's your favorite candy? What you want? Some Skittles? What's your favorite candy?
No, not no candy.
You don't like candy?
Not like that.
You like cake?
Well, it's a place I like to go to. The cake bar.
Gotta be a certain place.
Yeah, it's a certain place. Yeah, the cake bar.
Oh man. That's just, man, listen. Then y'all went to practice, man. Your day be making me tired. And I have a pretty long day. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my day's pretty long. Shawnee's day exhausts me. Jane said parades I don't do because I agree with you, Mike. I don't care for balloons or the hard candy paws that they throw at you. Plus, you are standing next to persons who are yelling and screaming. And
they don't give out hard candy. They were giving them fruit snacks. They walk over and put it because Tam was like, "Oh, we gonna take these drawstring bags, Mom." So they all had their little bags, and all they got was a bunch of fruit snacks. So they were mad about that.
Yeah, Shawnee is super specific, but when it comes to the gifts,
there's a place I like to go to for cake.
But my night was there anything we missed? Shawnee, you should have played Whip That Trick when they got mad. James, you about to get somebody. You have to have the cops.
When I have kids in my car, that was the thing my daughter was complaining about. If I got other people's kids in the car with me, we ain't listening to nothing but gospel music. And when the little girl, I got gospel music playing, the little girl started talking about fighting somebody. Now, if it would have just been the girls, I would have turned up the way that I turn up on my girls and said some stuff. But then the boy was in the car. And when she said that, I had to catch myself because I was like, this boy gonna be like, she playing all this gospel music and she cussing like a sailor. I'm like, girl. But no, when other people's kids are in my car, I play gospel music. I don't play what I play with my kids in the car.
Where do you get? I don't even get. Now I'm gonna sound super old. Who talks about fighting somebody in front of somebody's parent? Like, who even has those conversations at that age in front of a parent?
Somebody that don't care, because she said another thing about a little boy, and I was listening, but I wasn't listening, and I stopped. I said, what are you talking about? Because it sounded sexual. And I had mentioned that to my daughters before because they wanted to. This person was supposed to do something with them, but the way she backed out, I said, "Oh, she having sex. She with the little boy. That's why she don't want to come with y'all."
She went with the little boy.
Ugh, I said she having sex. That's why that happens.
Jeez.
She said something, and I'm like,
damn.
And she want her to come to her little her sleepover, and I'm like, it's 2 girls that she wants to come to the sleepover, and one little girl, I was like, 2 little girls that I really don't want to deal with, because the one little girl, she called herself cussing me out a couple years ago. And then wanted to back.
Yo, who are these? Who are
Yeah.
these? Who are these ratchet little demons?
Exactly. The little girl gonna send me a text message calling me all kind of bees because I transferred them to another school.
Did you call her mom?
I sure did. You know I did.
Yo, okay. This is weird. Getting all right. Jeez, my goodness gracious. Ugh.
She wants her to come to she was like, well, she apologized and she apologized to me. So we haven't seen each other in some years. Will you let her come to the sleepover?
Excuse me.
And can I go to her birthday party? And I sat there. I said, you know what? Yeah, because now I got to stop blocking this and let her go on and get out there and see how this little girl really is. This little girl.
But there's the same little girl that cursed you out on a text message.
Yeah.
So why would they want to be with somebody who just cursed their mom out on a text message?
Because they don't understand that that's an issue, which is why I'm like, they gonna watch Tulsa King and they gonna tell me what they get out of it.
I was watching Tulsa King last night. I was watching and I felt it because the game was so whack. I didn't fall asleep on Tulsa King because it was bad. It was good, very good. I fell asleep because I was tired and I couldn't now I got to rewind and start that episode again. I watched one whole episode, so now I'm on 5. I'm on 5. The number for today class is 4. Who the hell signed Charlie Brown? Who signed Charlie Brown last night? What does that mean? Who signed Charlie Brown? Who the hell signed Charlie Brown last night? I don't know. Explain to Chabi. So I know you got something. I want to get it. So I watched. So Tulsa. I watched King of Tulsa last night. I watched the whack ass game last night. Something else you were saying. Good morning, family. Good morning, Shelly. I watched that last night. Shawnee was doing hair last night. That's the last time. That's the last thing I remember is you doing hair. And next thing you know, Tulsa King and I was out. I had to look at my phone. I said, did I even talk? Did I make sure? I did a Shawnee. Shawnee will fall asleep and don't remember nothing. What else happened? That was it. It was a long day at work. People be snappy. When you work with the public, people be snappy. Look, I was in a position where I worked on the front computer, right? There's a laptop. So that laptop is strictly for returns. Like you can't do nothing else. All you can do is do returns, right? The kicker for the Cowboys is hilarious. I've never seen somebody be that bad and your team still wins by like 7,000 points. Yeah. The Cowboy kicker who he missed 4 extra points in a row. That was hilarious that when he finally made an extra point, it was a big deal. Okay. So, Shawnee, I'm at the front computer. All I'm asking, this is my job. When you walk in, I smile, right? I say, hey, is that a drop-off or Amazon return? And if they say yes, I go, well, I think I can help you. I do it like a game show. I think I can help you. Come to the laptop. Lady walked in. I said, hey, is that an Amazon return or a drop-off? She said, no. I said, what?
Okay. Okay.
The face I just gave you is exactly what I did. I was like, what did I asked if I could. She was like, no. It was almost like she felt like I disrespected whatever she was doing by saying it was a return. I was like, I just paused. I was so thoroughly like annoyed when she kept going because I felt like, but then I was like, she must be having a bad day. And and then I realized I'm telling this story. And I do this all the time. And I think we do this as a society. This is my little spiel on this. Do you know how many nice people I meet all day at work that come in there? And when I say, can I help you? They say, well, thank you so much. And it's super nice. But the only bitch I remember, the only person I remember is that nasty cement face looking miserable person who walked up in there smelling like Newports and had the nerve to tell me no. I was like, oh my God. Where was that little girl that you had in your car when I needed her? I would have loved to have that little girl and just sicked her on her. But There are a lot of nice people out there, y'all, that I meet every single day. So I would just like to say thank you for being nice people. And today I'll be back on the grind and I need a vacation. I don't know how y'all do this for years upon years of just going to work every day and working them 6, 7, 8. Some of y'all working 10, 12 hours. I admire what you do, but I don't know how much longer I can hold on. I don't know. I might be selling weed out the back of my car like the Tulsa King. James K. Shawnee, you are a sweet, wonderful person because of that little person cursed me out in text messages, then gets in my car. It would be the 10 Commandments playing on the radio all damn. Yeah.
No. These are two different girls.
Yeah, she wasn't in the car. She wasn't
the little girl that cussed me out ain't never been in my car. And I don't know, her mama might be watching, but it's some issues there too with that. But I just, my kids got to learn. I got to reprogram them a different way. So
I mean, I guess it takes time.
But if you cut my mom out, the difference is, this shocks me with this child. Because, like, if it would have been Carly's friend, it wouldn't have been no more friendship.
Yeah, I'd have been done too.
Wouldn't have been no more friendship. But the other one, that's what it shocks me with her, because she be so quick to cut people off. I'm like, and I had that conversation, but I said, so you want to kick it with a person that was disrespectful to me, and you want me to make sure you can keep kicking it with this person that was disrespectful to me. Her mom got on her and she got in trouble. And her mom did. Her mom wasn't playing it. Her mama, she didn't think it was cute, funny, or none of that. But I'm like,
but what in the mentality? I'm not gonna go to, because we got a whole show to do. But what in the mentality? What is in the water where a child, number one, talks about beating somebody up in your car, then another child is sending text messages calling somebody's parent the B word. And if I'm going by the ages, they ain't even hit 14 yet.
And at that time she was in the 6th grade. And she did it. She didn't think I know how to research a phone number, because when I saw it, I was like, who is this texting me like this? Because it was just a random number. And I'm like,
you know how you get down. They could be a lot of. I was
like, I ain't did nothing to nobody for people to be doing that. So I said, you know what? Because the way it was written, I was like, this is a kid writing this. So when the girls got home, I said, give me your phone. I said, put this phone number in. And they put the phone, both of them started dialing the number, and on the one phone, the name popped up. I said, you called that little heifer right now.
You knew it was a kid because there was too many emojis in the text. That's how you knew. Oh man, back in the day, that would have been a fight. And I'm not advocating violence, but if somebody would have sent a text message, yeah, I'd have been obligated to go fight the person, even if the person probably wasn't looking like I was going to win the fight. Good morning, Bishop.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. I got to reprogram them. They've been taught a different way of how to handle people like that. My kids don't. It's just some stuff they don't know because they don't know, because it ain't what they've been taught. They might see it, and they don't understand it, because over here, this is what we do. And so I was about to say, I got to reprogram myself too, because there's a lot of shit I done let slide that, you know what, some people, I don't know.
Sometimes you gotta let things slide, but I know what you're saying. It's confusing. It's confusing.
So now it's time to.
J. Marie said, "What? I'll be over your mama house since you want to be so damn fun." Jesus, y'all want to take it to the next level. All right, so Jay Black has entered the building. Another square. What up, Jay? How was your night?
Morning. Night was good. Everybody good, man. I woke up like 4 in the morning, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then couldn't go back to sleep until it was time for the show to start. My body just shut right back down. I'm up working, setting up accounts. And
how you up at 4 in the morning and still late for the show? Explain that.
I nodded back off. Dog, literally, I started setting up I finally got a little Navy Federal Credit Union account. I said, oh, let me go and set up the account, do direct deposit. I'm working. And then my body just shut down.
Oh, James has a comment for you. Oh my God! Hold up, stop the show. Jay Black decided to come back to the show.
Holiday is over. It was the holiday, people. Everybody, it was a holiday. It was a Black national holiday.
Wait a second. Can we please give a 10-second pause for Jay Black coming back? Everybody, 10 seconds.
God, here we go. So petty.
There it is. 10-second
And
pause.
he
There
really
you go.
counted. He really counted the 10. He really did. This is something.
Yeah, Jay
Wow.
Black said in order to honor Martin Luther King, what he would do on the day of the holiday is nothing.
No, I took time to reflect. I was looking up facts. Paid time off. Did you know Martin Luther King really was born and his first name was Michael when he was born?
I had no idea.
You didn't know that. These are some fun facts that I learned on my holiday. I was doing me.
That's gonna help the community. Yeah.
Yes, I did some research.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell, you know his real name was Mike.
You didn't know that.
As he tells it to another white person.
Yeah.
His first, he was born as Michael King instead of Martin. But yeah, I digress.
J. Marie Poetry said, slide my ass. Yeah, me and the moms of my daughter's friends, we've had condos. I'm the only black woman in the mix. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Oh, convos.
Oh, convos. My bad. Okay. I thought you was investing in property.
I'm like, I ain't never heard of that. What that mean?
I said that's some new lingo for that ass. What you want? You don't want none of this condo right here. That's what I'm telling you right now. Oh, you want condo? I got condo. I
got something for you.
I got condo. Dude, never stops mumbling. What was he mumbling about?
Because you was doing that stupid count.
Yeah,
he didn't give it. He took away from his own pause. He took away from his own.
No, I might need all that.
All right. I ain't do nothing, y'all. I told y'all my night, my whole thing. I told myself in 2023 I wouldn't procrastinate. Now I found myself procrastinating. I'm irritated with myself, but today has started. I'm not procrastinating. I already did my workout, so it's cool. So I'm gonna get the day going and no procrastination. Don't the show have a research department, Jay? Yeah, but the research department comes on like 20 minutes before we get off the air.
He comes real late. Talking about me.
Yeah, he late.
About procrastination. Shout out to my man DJ Trendsetter and Nikki White Chocolate. I'm just instigating. All right, so we procrastinated. We wanted. See, this is why, as the leader of the show, I have to do better. Mm-hmm. I have to do better. Shawnee had to connect with Jaguar Wright to interview Jaguar Wright. And I should have been like, yo, let's get on, let's get that. And then all of a sudden, because of me, we see Jaguar Wright got arrested, and we're not happy about it. Because I don't know what's gonna happen next now. I don't know if this is a ploy to shut her down from saying all the stuff she's been saying. You know, the conspiracies are out there. That people were behind this, so we missed our opportunity, and I'm gonna take blame for missing our opportunity.
People were behind her getting locked up.
You know, people are gonna say
she got arrested in DeSoto, and that's where I got arrested. They gonna arrest the woman.
I gotta move to DeSoto.
They gonna lock the woman up. If you're in DeSoto, shout out to Ashley. That's where her kids were playing. If you in DeSoto and you get into it with a dude, you can be in the right. This joker can have warrants. They gonna take you.
Domestic violence. They're
going to take you, female.
Ain't DeSoto nice? Is it nice out there in DeSoto?
I mean, they were nice to me. Now, the other 3 women that I was in there locked up with, I don't know what they did, but
no, I was just wondering, like, nice place to live. Is it okay place to live? Like, I'm talking about DeSoto in general.
To me, this me.
Yes, I'm
from here. They have nice subdivisions, and it used to be predominantly white. But see, when the black folks move in, y'all don't touch the grass, you don't take care of your fence.
Never gave you niggas no money.
Change your colors on the side, your dogs out tearing up shit, your windows busted. You know, these 300-400 and like 20 years ago, these houses were maybe $190,000, but they're big. You get a nice lot size, and they're big. They're 4 or 5 bedroom homes, 2,500 square feet and up. So these are nice areas. You making a nice change to live in this community, but you don't take care of your stuff. So that's the part that irritates me with DeSoto. They have nice homes, but if you buy a home in a new development there, I only plan to stay about 5 years and then rent it or sell it, because the neighborhood is gonna go down.
Well, but that was the whole. Well, real quick before you do that, I was just saying that since they arrested women, that's why I was thinking maybe we should move there, just so I would be safe. Just so.
You'll be protected.
so they be on my side for once. So I can be like,
they arresting the women.
Yup, she gotta go. That's what you get. But that's what everybody always feared when they allowed people. There were certain places around here in Jersey that you couldn't rent houses. You couldn't rent your house. And the reason why they didn't want people to rent their houses is because that's what they were worried about. That people would start renting their houses and not treated like a house. They'd be like, they'd be. So that's what DeSoto is like a place called Willingboro here around where I live at, which has big houses. And it's a nice area.
Nice.
It's a nice area. I mean, you got lawns, you got backyards.
It suckered me until I moved. I said, wait, this is too late. Once you move there, you realize.
Now,
wait, is this the black version of the hood with just bigger houses and more land?
Exactly. It's like that's what it is.
Are 2 out of 10.
These are people that own their homes. It's not the people that rent, because usually the people that rent their homes out, they take care of it, because there is most of the matter of fact, I think all of the communities in DeSoto, there is a homeowners association, and the homeowners association will fine you. But it's them people that own the house that done moved out there, and they moved their cousin and all, and then because across from my mom is the lady, they like to play with intimidation, like, well, we work for the police department, but it's like 8 grown people in this house, and then the kids be all in the street with their basketball goal. They won't move when you're trying to drive through. It's a really nice hood is what it is. And
that is the problem. When you start renting it and then you start allowing 4 or 5 people to rent one house, because it seems like a good idea, but then it turns into the party house, which I've been invited to that part. There was a few party houses in that part of town that I was invited to that, you could play PlayStation and get the drink on. Jay Marie said, yeah, the subdivision I live is like that. They don't want renters. I get why at the same time I want to rent my house out as a rental property at some point. It's just like people just don't follow the situation. I don't know how to prevent, you really can't. Can you really tell somebody they can't rent their house? But it does what they worried about wound up happening. So unfortunately, before Jeanette said, before I move, go to the neighborhood at night, because during the day most people sleep or is at work. Yep.
No, when you go to the school system, go in the day. Go when them kids get out of school, because at night everybody sleep. Ain't nobody on the street in the summer. Okay, you gotta go when them kids get out of school, and that's when you see what you got to deal with.
Now, if you're living by yourself and you single, it's not a bad look to go live over there. But if you got kids, you don't want the Willingboro school system they don't even have stars on the 5-star thing.
No,
they might be negative. I don't know. Jay Marie Poetry, yes, they can. If it's in the bylaws or whatever the hell. Yeah, the HOAs, they still on my ass. But we done. I already sold that townhouse. Catch me if you can. So Jaguar Wright got arrested. I don't know how we got onto that, but Jaguar Wright got arrested. We didn't get the interview. Hopefully we will get the interview. Hopefully she's okay, because the conspiracies are that she offended enough people that somebody decided we gonna shut it down. We gonna do the Cat Williams on you, and you gonna get shut down. But this one's kind of weird because it has her husband included in this, which is kind of weird. So I don't know which video you want to play first. I don't know if you want to play the video of her just being arrested, or do you want to play the husband? Like, do we want to go in chronological order?
We got that, and then we have, I guess this is Solar talking, the person that, and see, he taped her getting arrested. So like when I saw the first video, I didn't understand.
What, Erica?
So he was in the car with them. An argument happened. I guess he's the one that called the police.
So this guy Solar was in the car with Jaguar Wright allegedly and her husband.
You're right.
And this is him telling the story of what happened.
Okay. We'll do that one first.
Okay, it don't matter to me. I just wish we got the interview. Damn, I hope you all right. Whole thing trying to. That's why I just be talking about sports. So I don't be.
All right, you got to make some better decisions with these men. Period. Because this is a no-no. You would tell me, mind your business, do your own thing. I am. They're married. I'm in the car. We're handling business. He pulls a gun on us. Sorry, my fault. The fuck you want me to do? I can't believe you tell people that I had a gun and I cocked it. Nigga, you pulled your gun out the holster. It's one in the chamber. I always keep one in the chamber. Flick the safety off and start pointing it at Jaguar, nigga. Fuck you. And then you swing it around, point at me, and that's all.
What?
Well, all right. Okay.
What in the world? Who was that?
I don't know. Some person named Solar. I haven't been able to figure it. Well, to be honest, I really ain't researched.
So that's the dude that Jaguar was messing with or something? And I don't know.
Well, according to the husband in his little thing where he does this interview, I just play his interview. I let his words.
Oh man, gee, this is Happy Tuesday, y'all.
I'm like J. Marie. What?
We're about to go out and go and celebrate. Why all of a sudden now you invite this nigga to our bedroom and I say no? You have an attitude with me and say you leaving?
Wait. She invited him to your bedroom?
Yes, nigga. I'm not speaking. Hold on, cuz. Am I speaking Chinese, my nigga? Am I capping, cuz? So what the fuck, my nigga? I'm the king of that castle, nigga. I pay the rent, nigga. I pay the cost to be the boss.
My. And you guys don't have an open relationship. You guys don't invite people into your bedroom. That's not what y'all do.
Of course not. No, you good, cuz.
So Jaguar was she was being, again, that was not typical of Jaguar to invite somebody into your bedroom.
As talk, as we're packing to get ready to leave the house, I don't give a fuck if it's just a talk or none of this shit. Only folks that's allowed in my motherfucking room is my motherfucking family, my son, my mother, anybody who's related to me.
I think it's that.
Okay. All right, this story gets weird about a moment, y'all. I don't even know where. Like, this is why you shouldn't allow people to rent their homes. I don't know why I read that. I don't know. I don't even know what to do with this. Like, I don't know where we going. There's my little suggestion. If you want people to take Jaguar right, and I believe the majority of stuff that comes out that she has said. That's just my personal opinion. But if you want people to take her seriously, when something like this happens, you can't all jump on videos and put the child's business all out in the streets, because now everybody's going to look at her as if they're going to disparage the whole situation now. Now nobody's going to take anything serious. Now, does one have something in common with the other? No, but that's what we do. When people get into situations like that, we no longer believe them. It's the Kanye West thing. It's what I did with Kanye. I can't. That's enough, Kanye. I can't do this anymore. I can't keep listening. And then you got all types of bizarre things going on. Y'all all gonna jump on videos and do interviews. Once she gets locked up for whatever reason, like that wasn't supposed to be y'all lane. You gonna talk about everybody jumps on a video? Like, if something happens and these 3 squares are with me, and I've been doing this show, and the 2 squares at the end will include Mo, and we all in a car, and I get into something crazy, and I get arrested. I hoped that these 3 squares know not to make a video about the shit. Like, let them find out the way. I mean, we're going to find out eventually, but let them find out the way they find out until we can get together and we can get everything together on what our opinions are and what happened. Instead, now you got one guy saying the husband's pointing guns with one in the chamber. And
So how I understood that was the husband upset because she invited the dude in the bedroom, and the dude is upset because the husband pulled a gun on him.
Why they in the car?
Which is when she got arrested. That's when she got arrested. And so I'm thinking he did the video, the Solar person, because when where he went wrong, he videotaped her getting arrested, and he had some stuff to say while she was being arrested. And somebody jumped on him online and was like, "You didn't have no right to do that. You shouldn't have did this." So now that's why he's defending.
We got that clip of him? Because I did look at that, and he said, "Yeah, she jumped on me. She assaulted me. I'm at the barbershop. She come up here wilding out. She banged, she beat me up basically." Man, he should be protected too, though, right?
But real quick, see, J. Marie, I thought that too. So she wanted a threesome. But when you listen to the interview, he said to talk. He said it low. He said to talk. She invited him in there to talk. Then he said, nobody comes in my bedroom. So we don't even know if it was a threesome, but the way it sounds, because what you said sounds like that, and we're going to take it and run with it. But if you listen to it, he says to talk at the end. But nobody's going to hear that because that's not what we do. Once we hear the big words in the beginning, we just assume. But back to the point. And Jay, I'm not saying you're wrong, Jay Marie, because I thought the same thing until I watched it a few times. I was like, he said to talk. Now, that's still odd that you bring another guy in the room to talk.
When he's the boss, he paid the bills. I'm the king. Like, what do you mean?
The cost to be the boss.
You ain't running that by me. I didn't approve that.
So now back to that point, he got grabbed up. So he gets grabbed up, but now what happens to him? And Jay said he should have the right to.
Well, yeah.
So here's the video of her getting arrested. Yeah. And I think he's talking on this. This is reposted by her.
She's cussing the cops out.
Come acting a fucking donkey, didn't fucking leave, and somebody else called the cops on her. I can't calm her down. They came up here and assaulted me. Her and motherfucking me, Solar, came up.
Yeah, I'm confused.
So yeah, they came to the barbershop and assaulted him, and he didn't even call the cops. He said somebody else called the cops because she out here wilding. I guess when she's out of control, can't nobody calm her down. I get what he's saying. Like, ain't he protected?
Yeah, this is.
Well, no, he's saying that her and Solar came to the barbershop or wherever they had and attacked him. So
yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, that's
I'm confused on what.
Yeah, this is.
crazy.
I'm confused.
This is sad.
Yeah, in DeSoto, if you a female, don't get into no drama in DeSoto because they gonna lock you. It don't matter if you black, white, Mexican. They lock all the women up.
Well, Ashley said, well, welcome to our world. Ashley said, I heard you. Ashley, where'd you hear this from? And you all the way in New Jersey. How the hell did you hear?
We're about to play allegedly with Ashley Newman. We're about to do allegedly with Ashley.
What, Ashley part of the research department? We ain't know about it, Ashley.
Break it down, Ashley.
Following the story. I haven't been following it, so thank you.
Ashley says she heard she's not locked up. She's in a mental hospital, which that can make sense. It sounds like something mental could be going on.
They took her to jail first, though. They took her there first.
Oh yeah, Ashley, I got a comedy show March 2nd gonna happen in CMD. So we're gonna be over there. We're gonna be out there rocking. Me, Talent, and IMD. Just let you know. Oh, what? So the side dude? I don't know, Jay Marie. I don't know. This is ridiculous. They take her to get a mental evaluation, or
it could be mental illness. Because she's been saying a lot of random stuff.
Everybody says that it's mental when people start speaking their truth. I think it was like after her son died some years ago. One of her sons was I think they considered it a murder. Then she started talking. She started saying, and the thing about it is, this entertainment industry eats you up like that. And the stuff she's saying stuff that lines up with other people. We know these people be crazy. And I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the stuff that goes on that you have to do to get to these certain levels and peaks and stuff.
Well,
the son that they had together, that's the one that passed away.
And there was there's so many stories, but this is the thing about social media. There's so many stories, man. There was the story that the husband claimed that she threw the ashes of her son during an argument. And
that's what he said. He said in his own words, she threw his son's ashes at him.
He said the witch started coming out of her because she's talked about these people that are involved in this sorcery and witchcraft. So now he's saying she in it.
Don Pay said, if that's true, he may be at my job. I don't know what you talk about, John Pay. I don't know. That's what's up. My only big sis birthday is March 1st. Oh, okay. Another Pisces. Another sensitive Pisces. Yes, to Shawn B. You don't just all of a sudden bring someone in for a threesome. They probably been doing suspect type of. Okay, we're not gonna just speculate now. We don't know.
But it is not just a random thing. All of a sudden he pop up, surprise. Like you got to do. You bring, hey Mike, surprise. Like who? Huh? Yeah, we wanted to talk about trying some, huh? Like you said, that's like a conversation. That's a
this has nothing to do with Jaguar right and everything. This is what if you try and pull that, just get ready. If you try and surprise me and bring another dude, just get ready. I'm punching everybody in the face. I'm punching everybody in the face. I'm not even, there's no rap. There's not gonna be no conversation. Just understand. And I hope it's in DeSoto. So I don't go, because if you bring a dude and be like, surprise, everybody's getting punched. Everybody. Whoever's closest to me is catching the first one. That's it. It don't matter. It don't matter the gender. I had to spell check. Oh, you work at a spot like that. Oh, get it. All right.
Mental health is real.
Well, in all seriousness,
if that's what's going on here.
Her name is not Jaguar. Her name's something else.
Yeah, her name's something else. So
Jacqueline is her first government name. Yeah.
So I'm telling you, this internet thing, this social media thing, has got people wild out because now I think Keith Murray thinks there's a lane open because Keith Murray won't stop.
Keith Murray guy, he did some, we know he talked before about smashing out chicks and
every time he talks, this is what I don't get. Every time he talks about smashing out chicks, he always goes back to eating the coochie. Always, every story. He's very he really wants everybody to know. Like he's like, I'm just eating, and I didn't even have sex with her. I didn't even have sex with the girl. I just eating because when I could really. I was like,
you're looking good.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't never heard it. Like, I don't think ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying I ain't never heard a guy brag about that. I ain't never heard a guy. I was eating. It was just amazing. I just kept going, and it kept going, and it was right there in my mouth. Yeah. What? I ain't never heard that in the barbershop. I done heard hitting it from the back. I done heard all types of this. I was killing it. This. I ain't never heard the buffet story. I've never heard that story.
The buffet story.
I never heard the Golden Corral. I never heard it. But he loves it. Like he loves it. Like you got to be very particular, guys, when stuff that you do. But okay, so now Keith Murray has a. Did you see the story he had about Diddy getting beat up?
He got another story. Oh, he's sharing stories about dudes getting beat up.
Now he got a story where he claims that Suge Knight slapped. Okay, I'm gonna let Keith Murray say it the way he wants to say it, because Keith Murray obviously thinks there's a lane in sharing stories, and he could be right. So
Murray talks about Suge Knight slapping Diddy.
You all right? And Puffy was there. Then all of a sudden I saw Suge. Pow! Smacked the dog shit out of Puffy. I'm like, oh shit. This is crazy. Puffy like paused, look at me. And Puffy was like, yo, that's what I get for being too nice. Being too nice. I'm being too nice. And he looked at me and Suge was standing there. I was like, yo, this is sick. But yo, I know Puffy. And Puffy ain't gonna be mad about me saying it because he know and I know it happened. This is my truth. I seen Suge Knight hawk. He brought it from left field down south of Georgia on Puffy like. He was, because the night, I think Suge Knight man got killed. And I ain't gonna say no names, but I was around the environment, and God bless the dead. He's dead now. Puffy man is dead now, and Suge man is dead now. But guns was popping off, and somebody died.
I ain't gonna say no names.
And Suge was like, yo.
What?
Whoa! I was like, holy because yo, now, I ain't trying to set Puffy up like no punk. Puffy a fight. I was in the back of the Apollo one day, right?
Another story.
And Puffy was like, was in it with a like a walked to Puffy for some reason. Something happened, and Puffy people was around. And just went on Puffy. Wow, Puffy's in there. And I'm standing there. I'm like, yo, whoa, do I jump in on with Puff and this up or stand my ground? Cause you know what I'm saying? I was Puff because I met him do the boss, shooting a video. And I didn't want to get involved, but I could have like wedged it off. But Puffy was getting the volatile. But one night, Suge.
Kissed it.
I was like, oh
my God.
All right, 2 rules we're gonna make. You can't use the term "I'm speaking my truth" when you're telling somebody else's story. That's not speaking your truth. That's speaking their truth. Like that's their story. It's not your truth. Now, number 2, I want to do research and find out what dude in the hood made pow yow an adjective on his respects.
That's on Batman. That's old school. Yeah, that's old school Batman.
But Batman was pow wow. Like it would be 2 separate words. It would be pow. Wow, this one is pow yow. It's turned into one word.
She said his lips don't look enticing to be on somebody's box. So
wow, that got deep.
TP called him a crackhead. Dang.
Oh Lord.
Well, somebody else in the industry did a video about Keith Murray being he was like, it's kind of obvious y'all should know that he's got allegedly, this is what they say, got a substance abuse problem. And I mean, he has characteristics. I'm not saying Keith Murray's on nothing. That just might be Keith Murray. But you like Keith Murray, like this right here, when people are doing this makes you not want to become famous. This makes you not want to become famous because everybody got some stories in their life. And them stories don't come out until when? Till you get famous. This some Mighty Power Ranger stuff. I don't, James. Listen, man. But this is why I don't know. Man, be famous. Understand, you might as well tell all your stories once you get famous, once you popular. Okay, you might as well do a sit-down podcast by yourself. I'm gonna tell you all the crazy stuff that I can remember.
We all got stories. I mean, I'm sure you got stories, Mike, and Shiny over the industry over the years. We've seen things, and like, but we not talk about them. Like,
yes, what happened to the good old days when didn't nobody talk about them?
Well, stop talking.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Tap in. It is 5 after the hour, 8:05 over here on the East Coast, 7:05 Central Standard Time, and on the West Coast, it's mad early.
You really think Puff got slapped by Suge in front of a bunch of people like that and did nothing?
I think so.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just like I absolutely believe that Diddy smacked Drake for releasing Started From the Bottom. Without him. I believe it. Because I saw the tweet of the person who saw it happen, and then that person had to pull it down because they thought it was they thought it was just open season. It happened in public, and then that person they was told to take that tweet down, and he took the tweet down. People get smacked, y'all. It happens. It ain't everything a movie. Like exactly if Puff don't have his squad there, allegedly. This is all now. We're not saying anything is true that we heard from Keith Murray. We are not going to use Keith Murray as a reliable source.
It's official.
We're not doing that.
Keith Murray said it.
Because in Keith Murray's mind, he might have seen that, and that never happened. But in his head, he said that's what he thought he saw. But he might be telling the truth. He might not. So we're not using him as the Bible. But if Suge Knight and Diddy are in a room and they don't have their squads with them, exactly what could Diddy do to Suge? He added the echo sound with it. He did it all, dog. When he spit on his hand, you know how nasty that is when he spit on his hand. I'm surprised he didn't make the builder. Prepare for landing. I mean, what is Diddy gonna do in real life? Like people think Suge's a humongous person. And my thing is, why has Keith Murray seen Diddy in 2 fights and never helped once? Like, how does that happen that you never helped?
I mean, well, he wasn't gonna help in the one with Suge.
But they was at the Apollo. He said they was squaring up.
I jump in? He said,
should I
stand by? He said, I ain't know him like that.
Mess up his deal.
I met him through E, Eric Sherman, Hit Squad. I ain't know him like that to be jumping in. He wasn't my man. Yeah.
That's the last person you want, because he's gonna tell the story about your fight, but he ain't helping. Like, just understand,
that's between y'all.
That's between y'all. I'm not in this. And that's why I only have a certain amount of friends, because when you have too many friends, that's a lot of obligation of going out with everybody, and you got to fight because everybody, that's too much. Yo, we about to fight. We not about to do nothing. Like, I didn't agree.
Wait, how did this start? Like, whose fault was?
Yeah, can we find out the dynamics of this?
Before I go running throwing bowls.
But yeah, that's why sometimes it's not good. Like, I've had people in the club say, yo, we got beef. We got beef. They in here. They not in here for cute ass Michael Shawn. No, they not. No, hold up.
We got beef.
We ain't got nothing.
I ain't never seen them Negroes before in my life.
Ever. Like, actually, they was at a comedy show. We ain't say what's up, but they was laughing. You gotta be cute. Yo, they up in here. So what? There's a lot of people up in here. Sorry, I'm not criticizing Keith Murray. I'm just saying it's just ironic. Like, people know. There's certain people, before you go out, you need to let them know, just before we get in the car, since we going out. If something happens, I'm not part of this. We not cool like that. All right. So we got Keith Murray. What else we got? I can't do Orlando Brown anymore, y'all. I feel so bad for Orlando Brown, but they
with Don Page. They had his job.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's where Orlando's at. Yeah.
And if this stuff is true,
so not funny. That's so not funny.
No. If this stuff is true, I understand this could be the end result of somebody going through all that stuff, and that could be why. The erratic behavior. Trump said on another video, he said after Suge smacked Puff, he said, take that. I'm not joking. The Orlando Brown thing is just, it's just too much, man.
A part of me want to know, and a part of me like, well, I know he's off his rockers. He needs support.
Why did you say he off his rockers?
The Orlando dude? The one with the whoosh-gosh. That guy.
Why did you say that he's off his rocker?
Because wait, show the video now. Go ahead. Show the video. So he can explain for himself. We ain't gotta explain why we may think he can do that presentation all by himself.
Bro, you feel me? That nigga is tripping, bro. That nigga be on some other shit, my nigga. Like, straight the fuck up. What are you talking about, my nigga? You raped me as a kid, you bitch ass nigga. You raped me you raped all my kids, nigga. And you still trying to motherfucker get away with shit, nigga. What do you mean? I'm sitting right here, bitch. Every time I see you, I want to slice your neck, motherfucker. You really have to understand what the Bible says, bro. The Bible says, honor your mother and your father for your days are long, nigga. I ain't killed you for that reason, bitch. Don't you ever get on a motherfucking TV show and act like I'm the motherfucking rapist, nigga. When you rape me, bitch. You rape every fucking body. Hoe ass nigga. What are you talking about? Talking about.
So Will Smith raped Orlando Brown allegedly, according to him.
Listen, man, all these stories are coming out. I'm not saying they're true or not true. I'm just saying there are other videos where Orlando Brown is really in a bad place. So I don't know whether we can take this and be like, and run with it. I'm not saying he's not telling the truth. I saw one video where the dude said, I've been trying to help him. And then he looks at the dude and says, yeah, you've been raping my family. The dude's like, what?
So Will Smith raped everybody, huh, Shiny? You believe Orlando? I guess you got to believe him.
I'm not saying, but go ahead.
I mean, I got to believe, but when somebody is saying something like that, clearly something happened. Ain't nobody just go from being this child star to all of a sudden this happens.
Well, mental illness is they are random things that could be said if there's mental illness there.
I mean, well, you know what? If I was passed around and raped by a bunch of people, I probably would not speak as clearly as I speak right now. And there would be some things. It's some stuff that I say now based on stuff that's happened to me in my childhood that people don't understand.
But you're just not wake. Barack raped me, and this is great. Like, you're not just making.
Barack didn't rape me.
Damn, why y'all slander Barack? Jesus.
No, I'm just saying it's random names.
You gotta bring up Barack.
But I can make a reference to something. And somebody, damn, why'd you have to take it there? I mean, it's just people's experiences and what they go through. We don't experience until we experience it. Then we like, oh.
So do you believe that Will Smith raped him? What is your personal opinion, Shawnee?
I don't know if Will Smith raped him. Does it sound far-fetched? No. It doesn't, because these things happen. And
allegedly
all kind of stuff happens behind closed doors. And
he raped everybody.
Hollywood.
Maybe other people come out. Maybe other people feel comfortable to come out.
We know there's a casting couch. So I don't know. Does it sound like he's saying something that's asinine, ridiculous, and unbelievable? No. Did it happen? I don't know. But it doesn't sound far-fetched.
That's a weird place out there in Hollywood. That's a weird place. That's all. That's a weird place. And Corey Feldman, child star, went out there. He was in LA. He did Today Show years ago, and it was like, I've been trying to tell everybody what goes on and how many people did this to me and did that to me. And then when I actually put the court, they said there was a statute of limitation. Mm-hmm. He said, and nobody else wants to come out and support me on this, but I've named names. I've been put down, and now this doesn't mean Orlando's telling the truth or not telling the truth. I don't think anything's far-fetched anymore. Like the fact that we still don't have the list of people who visited the Jeffrey Epstein damn island. They suppressed it so that it wouldn't be public knowledge. And wouldn't we want to know who went to that island? Wouldn't we want to know if this guy went to jail for these heinous crimes, then committed suicide in jail? That's what's the story they're going to run with. Wouldn't it be in a normal circumstance, we'd find out, well, who was on the plane who went to the island?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't. So this is why the secrecy, the way all this stuff is happening. But then the problem is the poor people who may have had this happen to them have been affected in such a way that they might be the reason why Orlando Brown sounds off his rocker. But
because people do stuff to you and then make you, and we've all experienced this. Somebody can do something to you and then try to make you feel like you crazy.
Those are facts, and
they did it. So that's why when I see them doing that, it's like these people they're not just pulling this stuff out the air. It might be a little sauce, a little salt and pepper added to it, but something happened because, like with Corey at that time, he was putting that book out. He's putting that tell-all book out. And they shut him down real quick. He did, I think, 2 interviews. And then after that, we couldn't hear no more from him.
Now, Tashabi, this is why things like this get dangerous. And I'm not disagreeing with your comment, but this is why it's dangerous. Let's just say Will did nothing. Because that's also a possibility. So put Tashabi's comment, put his comment up there. So this is where it gets dangerous when we make assumptions like this. If Will can kiss a dude on camera, then he's mentally capable of raping. Dog, that's a long jump.
I don't agree with that because Will he struggled with that. He agreed to it, and he was like, "Nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it."
So every gay person has the capability of raping somebody?
That's not what he said. I don't think
but that is just, that's what's scary about this.
Kissing a dude, you can rape somebody?
You don't want to
find out Orlando's definition of rape. It might not be physical, because when he said you raped my family, maybe you're taking something from them. Maybe it was a mind game that was played. People can, it might not be physical.
Yeah,
I take it like all the other stuff Orlando said, and it's he needs help. That's what I would. Someone need to look into. Of course, you want to believe what people say, but it's hard to believe unless a whole bunch of other people come out and say, "Yeah, Will raped me too," and then it's like, "Oh wait, maybe this is something we need to investigate this."
But this is
funny. I'm not laughing.
But this is see,
to go come out. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
No, because listen, this is if you look at what these. Okay.
That's why he was on the red table crying because Jada took his. I'm just playing. Okay.
Dog.
I couldn't help it, but allegedly.
But when we say we need more people, then when we get more people say they're just jumping on the bandwagon
to get paid. They try to get paid.
They just trying to get paid. So then when you talk about when you talk about the ultimate blaming the victims really don't have enough power to actually say this just happened and whatever like that, because it's a dangerous situation. But how many stories do we really have to hear about certain couples in Hollywood before we go like,
The victims actually do have the problem if all of the victims would speak. But that's the thing. You got some victims that's they so wrapped up in it, and we're like, nah, they scared because they think this person is savior, and I can't say this because I'm gonna lose this.
You ain't never heard nothing about no Will Smith raping nobody. Never.
Well, you ain't been scrolling.
I ain't never heard Will rape somebody. Never heard that rumor.
You didn't hear what Jaguar said about what went on with Will, Jada, and people that came running out that house?
No, I missed that one.
You missed that one. So that's
another reliable source. Jaguar, right? But we got two, Jaguar and Orlando.
But this is the point. When people start going through stuff like Kanye, by the time we hear the story, like Shawnee said, and I agree with this, by the time we hear a story, the damage of everything that has happened has occurred.
It's tainted there, that person.
So when the story comes out, you mentally have gone through so many backflips to deal with all this stuff that when it comes out your mouth, number one, the hardest thing to believe is the truth. A lie is so much easier to believe.
Yeah, it is.
A lie is so much easier to believe. We want to believe the lies. The truth is what hits you where you go like, yo, if this is true, because in your mind you go, if this is true, that means just like nobody. Okay, we'll do the R. Kelly thing. If this is true, which we have to admit is true, who else knew? Who else was there? And the dominoes start falling, and then your favorite artist is like, oh. So now all of a sudden we see the pictures of Jay-Z with Aaliyah. We see the pictures. Now it ain't just R. Kelly. It ain't just R. That was everybody who was lusting off of that teenager. It's just weird. And that's why we don't believe that, because the Matrix will come falling down and we'll be like, yo, dog, Hollywood made a movie. And I'm going to repeat this and y'all can look it up, called Blue Lagoon, where a brother and sister got stranded and they had kids together on the island.
I remember that, but I don't remember that because I was little, but I do.
They literally got financing to do the script. Yes, they're going to get stranded. Then they're going to have sex. Then they're going to have a kid. And this is what they put out. So I don't know how, like, I think we would rather just be like, this ain't really, this is all circumstantial and all. Like Jeffrey Epstein, I keep saying, dog, just watch the documentary and see how disturbing it is to tell me that you're not going to tell me who went on the island.
I couldn't even finish that one. That is so disturbing. It got to
I could never finish it.
I can't listen to this. This is too much. But that it's real. That it's possible. Like and I hate this because I used to like let the girls run in Walmart, get whatever they need. Somebody put out a story, and it caused me to panic because they were like, all them kids you see up on the wall in Walmart missing, they get abducted in Walmart and taken off.
Yes.
So I won't let the girls go. And I'll be like, nah, stay right here. No, you can't go over there. Stay right here with me. And then you see these videos of people just trying to abduct people in broad daylight. they don't care, and it be people around. They try to snatch whole grown people, big kids, not just little kids.
Now, I just want to make it clear, YouTube. I am not saying Will and Jada did anything. I was talking about stories that have been said. I don't know what's true and what's not. We just never know what the truth is anymore. We literally never know. But we don't have a problem when somebody says a normal, everyday, unfamous person does it. We will believe that story immediately. But when a celebrity is accused of it, that's when we say it's a conspiracy. But when you see on the news that so-and-so was caught and so-and-so in North Dakota had a ring and was doing it, we'll believe that. No question. We'll start judging. We'll be like, hey, put him in jail for life or put her in jail for life and do this. But if that person has a hit movie out, I don't know. Why would that happen? Brooke Shields into stardom. Yep. The movie put Brooke Shields into stardom. That she was already at that young age, she was already a model. You never heard of Will? Okay. Wow. We so on Will. Like, Jesus, y'all. But almost every sexual active man could be charged with rape at one time or another. Sounds crazy, huh? I don't know what that. I don't know how to.
It don't sound crazy to me because
that's true.
The people that I don't know, them people that if you made it in Hollywood, then how did you make it? Because you ain't make it just because everybody like you. I'm just saying.
What was but that last guy? What did you say was true about that? But almost every sexually active man can be charged with rape at one time or another. Sounds crazy, huh?
If you think about it, yeah.
I don't know. I don't even want to put that in the universe right now.
Tim said it happened to Mike Tyson.
Well, I don't know. I listen, man. Look, Mike Tyson said this was a quote. I'm gonna paraphrase it, so I'm not gonna say it's a quote. Mike Tyson said, "I didn't go to jail for what I did to her. I got my paybacks for all the other stuff I did." That's what he said. When somebody says, like, if you don't believe Mike Tyson did that, I don't know. I don't know. Mike Tyson also said, if I just would have walked into the car, nothing would have happened. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. All right, let's move on. I got this on the list. All right, let's do DJ Paul, which is sad that Gangsta Boo passed away, which is very sad. But we can get into a different discussion about what people do at funerals. This is what people really do at funerals. DJ Paul has his comment because people were coming at him for not being at the funeral, which I've never understood why you're mad.
Let me explain something to you bitch ass niggas out there who get something to say about me not coming to Boo funeral. Nigga, I paid for the funeral, ho. I'm on motherfucking tour, and even if I wasn't, I don't do funerals, nigga. The last time I was at a funeral, it wasn't nothing but a bunch of groupie ass motherfucking niggas up in that motherfucker. Bunch of niggas that just want to come up and talk to me and all this old shit. Bitch ass niggas. Boo know how much I loved her. I know how much she loved me. Nigga, I ain't got nothing to prove to none of you punk ass, group ass niggas up in there. Cause it would be number about 4 or 5 motherfuckers in there if it wasn't for who I created. Nigga, what I created. The teenage girl that I found, nigga, I'm the one who wrote Where the Dollars At Hook, nigga. I'm the one who was writing and producing that shit. Yeah, she did her verses. She did some hooks. Juicy was doing beats. He was doing hooks. But I discovered her, nigga. I went to school with her. She went to school with me. Motherfucker, you niggas wouldn't be in there, group ass niggas that's fucking running up behind her ass because of what I did, nigga, what I created. And all you motherfuckers that got something to say about, oh, look at her coffin, nigga. Her mama want her to be cremated like the rest of their family, nigga. What the fuck we gonna spend money on a expensive ass coffin for when she finna get cremated? So y'all shut the fuck up, nigga, and go home. Go back to y'all motherfucking hoes, nigga. Bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, after the videos, we almost.
Shirt on. I thought that was a shirt. Those are all tattoos.
Yeah, those are all tattoos. After all the cursing the videos, though, I don't think we should curse on it. Yo, if you take the N-word out these comments, I don't even know if we'd understand what they were talking about. But
well, that coffin was basic.
But what
cremated.
But what do people like? Why do people put this on people? Like funerals, like we are the most, and maybe I can't say we're the most gossiping because we're gossiping right now. But I don't get. Listen, I'll tell this one story quickly. I went to a friend of ours, DJ out here who passed away, DJ Swift, rest in peace. And while I'm at the funeral, somebody offered me a comedy show, and I said, "Duh, we're gonna really talk about a comedy show right now." And if a person doesn't want to go to a funeral, why are you questioning why they didn't go? Why is it your business? Why they didn't go to the funeral? Obviously, there's something. Maybe a person just doesn't do funerals.
Well, he said I was busy. I was on tour. It wasn't important enough. No, that's not what he said. No. That's some people could have had that as a takeaway. Some people could have had that as a takeaway.
But what if you're on tour and you are contractually obligated to do these shows?
You alter things because of life experiences.
It might already be a redo.
And I'm sure the funeral wasn't at night when the concert was starting. If he was on the road,
but everybody act like you
just don't do funerals. He just ain't into that.
You still got to travel. He can't make it. He might not be able to.
Everybody think it's Jay-Z and Kevin Hart. They just jump on a private jet and they just get there. Like they ain't got to book a flight. Like they ain't got to go and book a flight and then figure out how they can get back and then figure out how much money is going to cost that's going to get taken out because everybody thinks everybody's filthy rich and everybody got the money just to spend $1,000 or $1,500 to book a flight that day to go to wherever they got to go.
And he just paid for the funeral.
He said, I paid for it. And they said, well, look at that basic coffin.
But she getting cremated. That's what I got. That's what I ordered.
They wanted the bedazzles. They wanted the flash. They wanted
She dead. She dead. She not living in this.
You want people want people to spend money, then you buy it.
It's a funeral.
First of all, they I wish people would. We're gonna critique the coffin till death. Everybody has to get critiqued on what they have and don't have. Sequisa, yeah, there's a lot. Sorry. What? Oh, I was gonna read Sequisa's comment real quick. I honestly can't do any more funerals. I agree with you, Sequisa. We have been having 2 to 3 every week. I'm tapped out mentally. Sequisa, it's one of the most depressing. I get it, man. I don't do if I can avoid it, unless it's forced that everybody's like you have to. I don't do burials because something about a burial just hurts my heart. There's something about the actual burial that ever since I was a little kid and the first one I went to for my aunt, I'm not right after I see that. Maybe that's why I want to be cremated.
She died of an overdose.
But why are we critiquing people?
It is weird when you see somebody in your group member not go to a funeral.
Right.
I told my friend put the brown paper back because I'm going, all right, he's wanting to get cremated.
I don't even want to have a funeral. I told my kids, this is what I'm paying for. But if y'all want to have a funeral, then y'all
just on the surface, a group member dies, you expect the group members to be there. Like just on the surface. So I can see why people will question, hey, well, where's but it's just that part I could see people questioning that.
And that is the weird thing about people, and I'm part of it. Like the person's not there. There's a reason. Like, why do we need to know the reason why the person ain't there?
Because they want to know if you shady or not, if you ain't loyal, if you they want to judge.
The person is gone.
He was their fake friend all this time. You were part of that group with them, and that your people's can't
he was a fake friend, but he put her on.
I'm just saying that's what the perception is. You in a group and your group member passed away and you can't even take the time to go pay respects at the service.
Let me tell you,
the perception.
And I hate to do this, but I got the fakest people ever are the ones that go to the funeral. Some of the fakest ones ever are the ones that got the nerve to show up at the funeral. How did Gangsta Boo pay? Our
research department letting us know. Yeah, he's on the scene.
Image result, right? We know we are. Shawnee already.
No, he just pulled up the facts because research department. They come through with the facts.
Trent said that the police stated that there was no evidence of foul play. Sources close to Mitchell claimed to TMZ that she was partying with her
brother.
Well, it's unfortunate and rest in peace. But it's, to me, that I've seen so many people talk so much crazy shit at funerals. Like and I was really young when I would hear people and what they were talking about and the story. Like, it's one thing to reminisce off of people who have passed away. It's another thing you still talking shit about the person. Like, you were literally still talking shit.
Yeah, you're supposed to stop at that point. Yeah,
but people don't. They go right up in there and they try to act like they reminiscing about this, but you're still taking stabs to the very end. Well, I mean, you saw this coming. We ain't got time to hear we saw this coming right now. Oh, well, I'm really mad at everybody who just watched around as it was happening. Like, why everybody crying now? Y'all saw what was now you want to point fingers at everybody else for not doing something. That's why funerals get so ugly. And then y'all have an after party afterwards.
You got a repast.
Then y'all have an after party.
Not the after party, though.
After party.
You go to so-and-so.
I'm not doing nothing. I am not paying a party about my death. Y'all don't come to my birthday parties now, so forget y'all.
The burial, to me, the reason why the burial is always the burial is for in my family, in my Hispanic culture, a funeral will normally last two days. Sometimes
2 days?
Yes. You go and you visit the body and they have a service, and then people get time, because some people need time to get there.
For us.
Yeah. So
it's the same thing. They just call it.
Oh wait, I'm thinking like a 2 day funeral with everybody. So you mean it's broke up? So the family uses view the body and okay.
So it's broke up. So it really don't seem real because you wake up the next day and you're going to see that person again. So it really hasn't sat in that this person has passed away. They got the makeup. If they got the makeup all nice, person,
hair done,
and then they got the hair. And then people say some of the things that are nice. They're trying to be nice, but my brain thinks differently. Like, oh, they look so good. They're dead. Like, I don't know how good but God bless. Everybody says, oh, they did a great job on the thing. Okay, all right, and then they take. On the second or third day, or whatever it is when stuff starts getting real. Number one, they always tell you this is a celebration, right? They always say funerals we're going to celebrate the person's life. This is not for mourning. We're going to celebrate the person's life.
Celebration of life.
And then you know what they do? They do everything to make you sad as they sing the saddest songs. Then they're dramatic when they do a whole ceremony on closing the casket.
Mm-hmm.
So now your heart is crushed because they close. Now they have to do a whole procession of them picking the casket up and walking it out. And then they ask you to be one of the pallbearers. So now you got to help take the person out that's in the casket. Then you put them in the damn hearse.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's make it even sadder. Let's drive by their fucking house and have a wreath there with a bunch of flowers. And let's go to the house.
Fair.
Yeah, the flowers and all the stuff that they pick, and they put it on the damn hearse. Oh, I forgot. Then we got to fight over what family members are in that hearse. And the first limo behind the hearse. Then that's the
family car.
Who's gonna ride in the family car?
That's important. We need to know who was the closest. I was the closest to him. I need to be in that first car.
I've never ridden in the family car. I refuse. I don't need to be in that sadness.
The police escort.
I don't need to be because family. Yeah, because like Jay and Johnny, y'all just said those are the people who are hurting the most. I don't want to be in that car. So I've always driven in a procession, no matter, even if they were like, oh, come to the family. No, I'm good. I don't want to be part of the ultimate pain. Like, I'm good. So then you drive by the house, then you drive by places that they may have gone or whatever. And, high schools. It depends on how dramatic you really want to be. Let's see how sad we can fucking make everybody for real. Then they take you to the graveyard, and then everybody sits there. Now you got to watch the cast. Now you got to have somebody say a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now you got to, and it's depending on what you got. The one thing I will say positive about Catholic priests is that they're really not that animated. It's very, very just and then they sister, and now you got to watch the casket go all the way down, and you're like, oh shit, it's real. He or she is gone. I can't do the burial. I'd rather pop up at the funeral, kiss the person on the forehead, say a prayer, and get on out of there.
Oh, you kissed the person?
Well, it depends on who it is. My uncles, yes, I kissed them on the forehead. I was too young with my aunt. I think I was scared to go to the. I was scared.
Yeah, most people are scared to touch. Wow, you can kiss. Genetics and your culture, do they change clothes for their second or their, like when it's extended funerals? Do they change?
Oh no, it's always now. You got to have a wardrobe.
Yeah, I remember my mama and her sister, one of their sisters died, and they was like, "Oh, we got to go buy her some new panties." I said, "Why is she dead? What are we doing? What are we doing?" But
well, you don't want to bury someone in old clothes. Like, still, you know that person would be upset. That person would be upset. You like nice things. You wouldn't. No, I get that part. No, that's out of respect. Hold your people down. Stop.
A whole new pack of panties when I'm dead.
Facts. You don't want. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't put me in my old undies. No. With the line of the thread still popping out. So the last.
No, we're not gonna get you. We're not gonna get you old undies. But we ain't gonna.
Shawty would have poured the old ones out the drawer that just got washed.
Like, here you go, right here.
But my thing is. Okay. So let's say, God forbid, just God forbid, because my friends, these are my friends, and I want them to be around for 100 years, right? But God forbid. But Jay, I'm like, if Lady Q was like, all right, we're gonna throw on a new pair, brand new, like, and maybe I don't know, maybe Lady Q is traumatized. Obviously, she's lost her husband, and me and Shawnee and Mo, we got to go pick up some stuff. You want us to change the underwear every day you there? Like once you put the first one on?
No, I'm good with the first fit. I'm good.
But you need them brand new. You can't. What if you got something?
I need to be in something crispy and new.
What if you just only wore them once?
No, don't put.
You did, Jay.
No, Shawty, you foul, Shawty. You were
putting
used underwear.
You going in the ground, and you ain't even cremated. You going in the ground. We gonna
Shawty, it don't even matter. What, you ain't washed them yet? It don't matter. Just give me the ones out the dirty clothes. Let me like that's Shawty. That's ridiculous.
Ain't nobody even see down there when you're in the casket. They can't even see down there. You gonna have on pants.
But you know that I know. You know that I know, and that ain't how I rock.
You ain't even in there no more. It's just a corpse. Your spirit.
So we're not gonna put a wig on your head. We know you like nice wigs. You ain't getting no. You ain't gonna look flyed up with the curl up the wig. No.
Because you know what? Ain't nobody opening no casket at my funeral. That's number one. No, when I die, I am dead. Throw me in the box, send it through the incinerator. If the girls want to come pick them ashes up, come pick them up. If not, because I live right here in them. That all that extra stuff we ain't got to do. Yeah, and they be want a new bra. It's like what?
No, they don't want no new bra. Hold up.
Wait a second. I just want to make this clear because I also want to be cremated, but I have a funny feeling that my family's not going to listen to my wishes. So I do ask that y'all call my barber and that I'm shaved up. If y'all gonna show me,
who cares, Courtney Shiny? It don't matter.
If y'all gonna show me, at least have my stuff right.
That's what he wants. I don't want all that. When I'm dead, throw a picture
Put Ashley's comment on there.
Oh,
hey, we miss Shawnee, and it's cool. It's all because I'm gone. I am gone.
And Ashley, I agree with you. Funerals hit different when you're now the one in the front row. Mm-hmm. And I've been to too many where I was in the front row, and I was uncomfortable being in. Number one, it's just a lot of pressure being in the front row. Either you're trying to be strong for the people with you in the front row, and I'm a crier, so my tears, like I'm no good. Like I have to walk around a funeral and talk outside to people, stuff like that. But back to my haircut. Listen, I'm not asking. Like y'all ain't gotta. Like honestly, the underwear that is negotiable. Like I don't care. Like because you never know. I may not be needing no underwear where I go. I might not need none. James K said, what was that? Got the grandma panties and long johns.
Shiny foul.
Get
my favorite ones, Stace. I want my favorite. I want my boxer briefs. I want a crispy pair of boxer briefs.
They buy new outfits for the people. And I'm like, I love my
That's me.
Okay, Queen Boy.
Just put me on out there. Those are my wishes. Now, if my kids want to do something different, then they pay for it.
But do you have that? You don't have a will? Because I don't have a will.
I have a will, and I have a pre-needs that I pay on. So I've already started paying for what I want. If y'all want something extra, y'all got to pay for it.
James said, just put me in the box naked and leave me alone. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We dead. We're dead. We are dead. I'm dead.
He wouldn't like that. She wouldn't like that.
I could be ass naked in the brown paper bag. Okay, Don still in the brown paper bag.
Now, and I'm telling you, if I die, and I done told my kids, so if I die, don't do all that. Let's take. This is the funeral I want to go to. Put me in the box. We ain't got to have no ceremony.
If like, understand this, y'all. I'm not wishing this because I want to live a long time. I got things I want to do. But if I happen to pass before y'all and they do a comedy show for me, y'all know who I fuck with and who I don't fuck with. If y'all just want to have, like, we all know who I'm cool with. Don't be putting nobody up there. Like, just I don't care if they had. Y'all just want to respect it for a few minutes. Just tell him. You know he didn't. Y'all can be very blunt and honest at that point. You know he didn't fuck with you. Yeah. So, and we know you didn't fuck with him because it wasn't me not messing with them. So just be clear. Any activities afterwards.
The after parties.
Make sure the money that's made off of it.
Yeah. Because you know
where it needs to go. You know exactly where it needs to go.
Are you in Dallas, Don? Are you in the DFW area?
I personally think funerals are a waste of money. That's why I want to be cremated. Take that money and do something positive with yourself. I believe the same thing. And right now I have to get life insurance. I don't have life insurance because y'all might have to do the comedy show to raise the money for
you gotta do the GoFundMe.
Yeah, you might have to. I have dresses with tags pop them tags.
Pop them tags.
I'm not a big fan. But yeah, funerals are depressing. And listen, I don't know. Let's have a roast for Mike so we can go ahead and get it out the way. No. And I don't do. I had to do a roast one time for somebody. I don't know how to properly do a roast because I don't know. I think my things that I said may have been too true. And yeah, that didn't turn out.
That's what roasts are. Roast, you say it was real.
Is Don on Facebook? Are you on Facebook, Don?
Yeah, he's Facebook. Yeah,
I'm about to send you.
He's in the DFW area.
Yeah, Don, you can come to be a studio member. We need you in the audience. We need all the friendly people. And remember, if you're part of the studio audience, this is going to be a very silly show. I'm not going to be up there all stuffy and tight. So we're going to have fun. So I need an audience to be in fun mode. I need y'all. If y'all,
we're going to feed you guys too.
Even if it's just 5 people in there, as long as y'all silly and I hear a little bit of giggle.
Food.
There's food there.
Food and entertainment.
It's a repast without the death.
He said,
all right,
no
before I get out of here, before we get out, Ashley said, I agree, Mike. I want my best friend to call out anybody that's in the building that I didn't mess with when I was alive. Yes, and you already know certain people gonna try and pop up. Just stop them at the door.
No, that was my homie. Yeah,
Yeah, stop them at the door.
Is in the Dallas area, Shaquisa. Oh wait, Shaquisa, that's right. Ain't she out there?
Yeah, I sent it to you. Yeah, I sent you the invite, Shaquisa. It's in
the Richard Pryor.
You liked it.
Richard said, "I'm there. Free food. What? I'm there.
Yeah, the free food. Just don't bring the husband and the girlfriend. Yeah. My
+1 got a +1.
He got a +1. He bringing somebody.
And we got to think of up.
So Shawn B, are you here? Are you in Dallas?
I think he is in Dallas. He's somewhere around there. And tomorrow y'all gonna help me with writing something for the show. So tomorrow I have that written down. You guys are gonna help me write something for the show. Here, I'm gonna give you. Here's what I'm gonna do. Everybody watching right now, I'm gonna give you time right now. I need you to give me an alternative name for Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. I need a name but it's got to be funny. It's got to be something funny. Michael, Shawn, and you fill in the blank. Because I'm going to need like 3 of them. I have 1.
So Michael Shawn has to be the first part of it.
Yes, Michael Shawn, and so the whole. I'll give you. Damn, I don't touch down in Dallas until Saturday morning. All right, Super Bowl. We're gonna see you during the weekend. We're gonna make sure we hook up at the Excellence, Black Excellence, and all that other good stuff. Now the premise of this, y'all, is the show is called the Michael Shawn Show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I really wasn't comfortable just calling it the Michael Shawn Show. It puts too much pressure.
The Michael Shawn Show. It's all
It's the Michael Shawn Show.
Yes.
Exactly. It puts too much pressure.
Flyer up, Sequisa. We only inviting certain people. So you were on the VIP list. So check your.
So and we thought Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends was a bit too aggressive for 12:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. I don't know. We could have went with that. So I need y'all to give me some funny alternatives that you would have called it. Michael Shawn and Michael Shawn and anybody
anybody can get it.
Michael Shawn and anybody can get it. That's a good one. Hold up. Where's my pen?
I got it.
You write it. Michael Shawn and the Misfits.
Wait a minute. Michael Shawn and anybody can get it?
Yep. Yeah. And anybody can get it. That might be it. That first one might be one and done, to be honest. If you think about it, you better get a copyright. Get your money, Jeanette.
What's the next one?
Huh?
What was the next one?
Michael Shawn and the Misfits.
And the Misfits.
So, and I have like one or two. Now these are the ones. Now I'm gonna get. Listen, I'm putting y'all. I'm pulling
the Temptations.
Michael Shawn and these are the Temptations. Please write that down. Michael Shawn and Friends. That's just, but that's not funny. But that's just, but that could be funny because Michael Shawn and Friends means if I fire somebody, it doesn't matter. I can just add a new friend. It's not gonna be any change.
It's all interchangeable.
It's just friends. Hey, here's my new friend. Here's my new friend. Now these, remember, y'all, remember when I say these are the ones that didn't work. These are the ones that were tossed out. I was tossed out. They just kept tossing my ideas out. Michael Shawn and the Get Down Crew. See, Mark we got real hip hop. We real old school hip hop right now. We really going to take pictures like this and all types.
Get Down Crew.
All right. So that is
Which ones didn't make it.
Don't forget, these are the ones
that's
didn't
tomorrow.
make.
We're gonna do this tomorrow.
Yeah, that's my opening monologue for the first show, letting you know, because nobody in the world is going to believe that I didn't suggest that the show just be called Michael Shawn, because nobody ever believes the stuff that comes out of my mouth. So they're not going to believe. They're going to believe that was my plan from the door.
The Michael Shawn Show.
The Michael Shawn Show. And damn it, in the beginning, it wasn't even going to be
Mike Shawn.
It wasn't even going to be a show at the end. It was just going to be Michael Shawn.
Mike Shawn.
Like everybody just said Ellen. And Oprah.
Yeah.
Arsenio. Here's Johnny. All right. So before we get out of here, in 2023, I knew I heard something in the background. I heard something.
Who house is that? It's not mine.
Oh wait, y'all hear my boy? that's my house. My boy, they getting ready for school. Sometimes they be battling, they be arguing.
I thought it was Shorty's girls. Ding 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 ding. I thought they.
No, it's Lady Q and Kane. They don't know what's going on.
All right, 2023. I'm trying not to procrastinate. So here are my top 3 things before we get out of here that people procrastinate on. Tell me, and then I'm gonna go to y'all too. Michael Shawn and the side pieces. Put that down. Right, Michael Shawn and the side pieces minus J Black. That's what it's gonna be called. Michael Shawn and the side pieces minus J Black.
And the side pieces minus J Black.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to say pause. And the audience might not get the pause. Some of the people watching might not be like, "Why does he keep saying pause? Nothing stops."
And the side pieces.
All right, 3 things that people procrastinate on that I procrastinate on. Number 3, which could have been number 1, waking up. Waking up is a procrastination. Why do we set the snooze button knowing that we are not going to wake up when it first hits? We just set the snooze so that we know we got 20 or 15 or however you scheduled it. I actually realized that this morning because when my snooze alarm goes off, I know it's got to go off 2 more times before I really have to get up. And I don't understand why I do that. I don't know why I do that.
You're mentally preparing yourself. You're mentally preparing yourself.
So technically, I got 3 snoozes. I got the one that wakes me up only to go back to sleep. And now I got 2 more. So when the second one hits, it feels good to know I got another snooze, which is ridiculous, right? All right. Number 2 thing I procrastinate on my list of 3. Number 2, apologizing. I still have some apologies that I have to get to. And I've procrastinated these apologies. Now, in an alcoholic's life, it's called making amends or amends or going to people. I probably got like 2 more apologies left on the list. Probably got 2. And then I'm going to go to y'all before we're about to wrap up. And the number one thing I procrastinate on is paying bills. I actually have the money right now to pay like 3 bills. And I still haven't paid them. I don't know why.
That doesn't make sense.
Any sense. I got to pay this American Express bill and a Capital One bill, and I'm done paying the bills. Why I didn't pay, why last night I paid this, and then I stopped. I don't know why I didn't pay the other 2. I just didn't feel like going on and paying the other 2 things. I absolutely don't know why I do that. That is such a mental block that I have on procrastination. It is so crazy.
It's interesting.
It don't make no sense. It don't, and you know what's funny? This is the funny thing about me. The more money I have, the slower I am to pay bills. Why? I don't know what it is about me and that. Now, mind you, I will go out with people and I will pay for stuff. When the money is popping, I'll be like, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. We ain't well. They'd be like, somebody be like, well, I get a discount because I got AAA. Don't even worry about that. But for some reason, when it comes to paying bills, and that's why I got 2, and it's still on my, you can see how it's on my mind. I still got 2 bills I got to pay. And it could have been all relieved last night if I just would have taken care of it. Knowing damn well I got a bunch of stuff to do.
Just knock it out. And
so those are some of my procrastination things that I do. Does anybody have something that they procrastinate? Oh, go to the gym too. That was a bonus one. Shawnee, do you have anything?
I procrastinate on everything. Nothing I don't procrastinate on. Getting up. Everything.
Is there one thing that if you could stop procrastinating, if there was one thing that you'd be like, damn, I should really.
Everything.
Yeah. Jay Black is thinking.
I'm sitting trying to think. I'm the opposite. I like knocking stuff right out.
Like I'm procrastinating on cleaning this front area up because I moved everything around.
Cleaning. That's a good one.
That's
Cleaning
a great one. Okay. One. That's legit.
I got to throw some stuff away. It's a lot.
I've been telling myself I'm going to wash my car for the last 3 weeks. And my excuse is, yeah, but it's going to rain. And I look at the weather report. Ashley Newman says, morning, lady.
Lady Q.
Q and hands to God. That was my New Year's resolution. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Great show, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. I'm going to bed. Oh, Don Page. Okay, you got it.
He be up early. He be up working out with us. And yeah.
All right. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to start this day. And I'm going to take my ass to work. Everybody who joins us every morning, thank y'all so much. Please spread the word. We'll talk tomorrow. And don't forget, Michael Shawn and you fill in the blank of a new name that didn't work. Because the show's called The Michael Shawn Show. But I need names. So far, we got Michael Shawn. And what do we have? Michael Shawn. And anybody can get it.
Do you want to change it to this Michael Shawn?
Oh, don't put no pressure on me. I have no idea. Michael Shawn and These Are the Temptations.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Shawn and the Misfits. Michael Shawn and the something crew. There was some old school
and the Get Down crew.
And the Get Down crew.
Michael Shawn and Friends. Michael Shawn and Anybody Can Get It. And Michael Shawn and the Side Pieces minus J Black.
We should go. We can go Michael Shawn, Jay Black, and Shawnee Scott, and whenever traffic ain't crazy, Sexy Mo. Whenever the internet ain't.
That ain't right.
Whenever the internet ain't down, Sexy Mo.
That is not right.
Mo just had a secret wedding. Leave her alone.
That's not right.
All right, we gotta go.
No, we do gotta go. Yeah, I got 75.
Tam.
I got 75 cents that says Mo pops up on the square one day married.
That's how she do.
Well, that's how you do. Michael Shawn and These Nuts. Trent said, I don't think we can do that on. Can we say These Nuts?
I don't think we can say that.
Can we just say these and then beep out the nuts?
Fill in the blank.
I don't think you want to do that for your inaugural show.
Michael Shawn. You gotta set the tone, Michael Shawn and These Nuts.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, Jay Black did the same thing. He just got married. But so I
oh, that's what you did, Jay Black. That's how
no.
you
Did I just get married?
Yeah, you just got married. We got pictures.
I couldn't have just got married when you signed the license for me.
I
you
signed the license, and then y'all just went and got married.
Well, we did just go. We went a little further. It wasn't like for a bunch of people.
It wasn't for a bunch of people.
It wasn't for no people but us, actually. See, and we had that right. But anyway, I don't know.
Yo, your son's lucky he got invited. It was so secret. Like,
actually, he wasn't even there. See, it wasn't even that. No. It was us.
Listen, if you ever seen Jay Black's wedding pictures, it looked like it was stunning. It looked like they had popping, like 500 people were there.
The beach and the water and the ocean on the rock with the barefoot, the sand in your toes. Yeah.
Johnny Gill sang at it. It looks all types of. It looks all types of. It looks amazing.
Oh, you had Johnny Gill with that one? You know what? Somebody got Case to sing at their wife's birthday party. Who was it? Somebody recently had him come out and sing at their birthday party.
Yeah, that one didn't work. I did the Case thing.
He did Case, Jay Black.
I did Case already. Yeah, that didn't work.
Wait a minute. She said Michael, Shawn, and the allegedly.
Michael, Shawn, and the allegedly. Okay. Or the allegeds. Michael, Shawn, and the allegeds.
And the allegeds.
That sounds like a group. Michael, Shawn, and the alleged. All right. I'm stalling because I so don't want to take a shower, get dressed, and go to work. But all right.
I gotta go to somebody that is possibly gonna be at your show. From ordinary to extraordinary. I got to go to her spot and get some footage because she's gonna be on Big B's Break Room as a guest.
Oh, she's gonna be as a guest. Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. We out. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness and never let anybody take it from you. It's Michael Shawn, it's Jay Black, it's Shawnee Scott, and it's Sexy Mo. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you